Me Fambuden una kushe una kabo. This na una bobo, Joseph DEEMA. And also, me na the deputy chairman where they represent the Sierra Leone People's Party, Holland branch. And also, me na the CEO for TGM. TGM na the Green Movement, we na one of the strong pillar. We don't steam up strong to make sure we carry the rightful information to una, to make sure we re-elect His Excellency Julius Madabio, Salon best president ever. Well, family, before I give Kamara Kamara, when at the national PRO, we get a messages that they can share with una. I want to take this moment and tell una all thanks very much for the love and the wonderful messages that we una send, we una give we. The concern we una show me DEEMA the Great on my birthday, I don't know how for tell una thanks. I just want to tell una say without una, me na nobody, me na nothing. I remain una humble servant. And I will remain to fulfill my job, to stand for the party, to make sure we synthesize una, we get the rightful info, we give una the rightful information, we go to benefit Mama Salon. We not say bad that it don't too much in that country. Day. Some more man the way we don't thief that country for so long, when they know me work for Mama Salon. Because they get bad that, they know me work for Salon, they don't decide to take the law into their hands. We get few months to go to the election. We are in, we go back to go vote His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Madabio to re-elect him. But because they know say, if we go into the election, they know say very well they not get for win that election. They know say definitely they will go there. There is no way because how you go win election where you know your house not there in order? How you go win election where you don't rule for 11 good years? What do you left give the people then an austerity measure? Emamikos. Now that now the thank you when they give Sierra Leoneans. But then we the meaningful Sierra Leoneans, we don't decide say President beyond God give. Now God don't give we to can transform Mama Salon. We not say it not easy. We not say it tough. We not say it not easy. But we not say we say it left the country. The time in midterm. And before President Bio in 10 years done, I swear to God, that destiny, would that destiny land what plan for go there, where he want to take with it, I swear to God, we will reach it. So now make today we get a message for una. Because yesterday we don't bury the one that way we lost, the one that we died, which was very, very sorry for. Painful. Painful. If not because of greedy politicians there, wicked mortal man they when they know me well for that country. That not for don't happen. But God will they serve, God not they sleep. And by the grace of God, the one that all were involved inside, definitely justice could prevail. Now may the letter don't come out, they don't make a body to do full investigation. All the one that will be involved in that act, would they bring them to the book. However, I get message for una. Kamara Kamara, you welcome to the program. I believe say you people that want to listen to your message, they want to know what you want to tell them. Yes, Kamara Kamara, welcome to the program.
So then on August 24, 2022, when on Wednesday, Fambodem agreed to now all in the name of peace. Me Fambodem, them policemen the way they be killed. Where them people that be come out for go overthrow President Bio on the 10th August, where they not succeed. Them police them where they be killed brutally. They don't go back there yesterday, August 23. Them police then are people that were responsible for their family. Now the people then that's where they come, where they work, where they take care of their family. Now they don't left them picking them. They don't left them wives them. They don't left all their family members them. You will be then at that place yesterday, or you will be watch them over film or any kind way now any social media platform. The way where them people that be they cry yesterday, small picking that they cry for them, papa them, then loved ones them. You go sorry for them. But what to make this they happen now with country? Now where politics don't take over. Now it make at the topic this particular audio, politics everywhere. Politics don't take over with institutions them. See where enough for reach a high level, it they reach them. We see what happen inside the teachers, them business. The doctors, them young, we see. Inside the soldier, we see. Inside the police, we see. This politics where we don't use for demonize we own country. Now all the institutions then, now problem with the cause for we generation yet for born. Yeah? Things then the way they can at this country, where they reach now a level, where they destroy this country, enough for reach now that level. But people then where then they use them profession, and then they use the institutions them where then they work, where they for be neutral, or they for put the country first, they're not the one. Now politics that they use, now the institutions them. Then they cover themselves with the professions them. Then they do politics. For example, me when they talk for a political party when at the SLPP. If me na police or me na soldier or me na banker or me na nurse or me na doctor, huh? And they take government money that they use taxpayers' money for pay me. The duty where I for do, me duty, me responsibility, I know they do them, and they use that institution for politize or for campaign for a political party, and they destroy me country by that. This thing where it happen, it not be for reach that level, but because politics don't take over all the institutions then, and the one that when a profession, people that they use them professions then now, for let them do politics. Now it don't spoil this country, and now it want spoil this country, now irresponsible for always see where they see where they happen now with country so. Now this not the problem. Yeah? Then police the way die, they don't go bury them yesterday. We see people then come out, they say then they go overthrow the president. What see them come out for? They say hardship day, economic crisis then at the country, as if mother bio, they don't know what see they happen at the whole world. When they come out, they not ever talk about hungry. They not talk about economic crisis. What see they talk, mother bio must go. That's not beat me time too much. Until I see soldier man them. When are they for protect with constitution? That's not before them people them. Then they escort them for go by state house. They hope I cut them. Then they holler, then they cost the president in mama. But a particular person where they dress inside soldier uniform is he don't inside one month card they protect her. Why? Politics don't take all the institutions then. If God not be make, then soldiers then come out now state house, they can't block them. Like what we they talk today, we know they talk again. Because anybody where they remember waiting be happen January 6th, where they overthrow Pakaba, now the same thing before repeats. We don't allow politics for take over with institutions then. Yeah? In this light, let us talk to somebody where he talks in an investigative journalist, editorial George Temple. He asked one question. He made audio yesterday, the 23rd. In question, he said, if we get terrorists then at this country, anytime you see somebody throw a question to the general public, it need answer from the general public. Mr. Editorial George Temple, me Kamara Kamara, the answer you say yes, we get terrorists then at this country. If only we get a jihadist leader, when he say they declare a jihadist war on people them, that don't show you say we get terrorists them. Because the word terrorist, we they just find on the Arabic word. Then the jihadists them, now they are the terrorists them. So if somebody don't say in they declare a jihadist war, when you very well know, then time don't reach today. We don't see they don't declare a jihadist war. Now inside jihadist war, you they see that they kill person that kind of brutal way. So that don't tell you say yes, we get terrorists then at this country. You send somebody in number, you say that for arrest them because you don't say the former president na in the terrorist leader. If that man they talk so, not to you being there, or you not be yeri where the former president talks say in they declare a jihadist war, not to terrorists and they fight jihadist war. If we don't talk say they declare a jihadist war, then they say terrorists and then I will country. Who that should they expect for me the terrorist leader? Now on a jam-packed meeting, inside APC meeting, thousands of people, millions of people, they watch them all over the world. Now if they talk that word. So who that should they expect for me the terrorist leader? You answer now yes, we get terrorists then. The question, because you talk on two topics, the death of Samson, then you say that other topic now a question. You don't throw the question to the general public. We answer now yes, we get terrorists in this country, and the jihadist leader now can always be the terrorist leader. So that person in number where they send, let police then go arrest them. Una they hide behind this journalism, una they do politics. You for come out, forget what you investigative journalist or whatsoever. Send me na investigative politician. Now, una don't pull the institutions their name. Even the genuine people that now where they inside the institution, where they look the all bad eye, just like how they say, one fish they pull one blind fish. Una don't pull the institutions their name by this politics way. Resign for wait, but wait till the paper. Who that will buy you paper where they know say you not a one-sided politician. All the information them on social media. All the baseless allegation mami cost them, the threat of death, the tribalism where they can preach. You know one day, Eri? Now that person in number, that person just because he say the former president, now in the terrorist leader, now you know more you do Eri from where you do social media. You see biasness. Then let us talk small on Dr. Sylvia or like Kablaide. Dr. Sylvia always use for column Auntie Sylvia. So I think I not get for you. The way I use for column, way it easy for me now, so I get for column. Let's talk on Auntie Sylvia in audio 083. Audio number 083. Where it pull. Let's tell una family where person get sense. Fine. Dr. Sylvia, he gets sense. Dr. Sylvia Olaika Blide, if anybody tell you say he not get sense, he gets sense. Na lie. Let nobody not tell you that. That woman, he gets sense. I like Auntie Sylvia for that. Auntie Sylvia love this country. He get love for this country. I like her for that. But I tell you, Auntie Sylvia not honest. Now you know problem. He not honest at all. Auntie Sylvia, you see yesterday where they don't go bury them 6 policemen them. If me not be new, yesterday on that particular day where you pull that audio and wait till you talk, not to yesterday you be for Duam. But when you do on yesterday, no problem. Me just get for answer you today. Me own text on your audio, I get for talk am today. I don't tell you, if anybody tell you say you don't get sense, you don't lie. If anybody tell you say you don't love this country, you don't lie. But the problem with you, you're not honest. You're not honest. You say, you call the president the right name where you for call him. You battle the president, then you text him. They're not getting right for detain nobody, wait for them to sell for 10 days. Where them people are, now then they don't hold a suspect, where they don't kill people, they man them. They don't kill people, they papa them. They don't vandalize, they don't burn police stations them. They don't loot police stations them. They don't burn government motka them. Okay, they're not for them to sell for 10 days, they for charge the matter, or whatsoever you talk about. I don't get problem with that. But Dr. Sylvia, I ask you, them police the way they bury yesterday, which time they get for go bail them, for let them come back, let them begin take care of their family. Why you must not even touch them, police them? When them brutally kill. When inside your audio 011, you be stopped according to you. You say you be see this they come, you stop and you know say na danger. The danger where you be not advised 2 years later, where they know your reward. Why they punish people there for that? You they talk about. You see how una they use politics for destroy una careers them. You see how una they use politics for destroy the profession where una land. You get sense, you get love for this country, but your problem, you're not honest. Dr. Sylvia, people them papa na then they bury yesterday the same day. The one they wait then sell. When they do this act, when they don't hold them, you say they're not for dinner sell until 10 days. But the one then where they papa them, the people they uncle them, people they young parents them, when at them they go keta, as we all know how the world is today. When then they go lay in a grave, they know they ever come. You don't do this thing one. Now this don't make with 2 times. Yes, Ibrahim Sori Samura, you come in journalist. When they be killer, you tell me say now you escape with Danke for let enough face justice. Former President Ernest by Kogoma in Peking, when one of the accused me for kill Ibrahim Sori Bangura. You tell me for one audio say now you escape with her. Then Ibrahim Sori Bangura, they like today in Peking they go de misa, in West go de misa. You know how that family they suffer today? Even if they know they suffer, you know how they miss their papa or their uncle, their husband today? Now the same thing you don't do. You know before don't pull this audio at this time. Then inside that same audio, you be they try for balance words them. But I tell you now one thing, my family. Motaman in months, no go ever talk in bad. Passports you wait honest, we don't ready for repent. Now they confess. But as long as person not honest, he not ready for repent, that in months they he not go use that and talk say I don't do bad. He not go ever use that. Instead, he go use that in months they and brainwash people them. For let it present himself for be an angel and present the one way innocent for be the devil. When in Dr. Sylvia do inside this audio 083. Yes. That side the way it talks say Adebayo don't talk say, he even play Adebayo in clip. He say Adebayo don't talk say in the Dr. Sylvia but we don't pull audio say. Adebayo honest, I'm sorry, a popular pass President Bio, he not play that audio. He gets the first audio where he be play audio 001. He gets him, but that other one, he not get him. He not play him, he not fan him. He play audio 001, part of it. We hear it, yes. He play some audios them where Adebayo, when Adebayo the maker, he will keep him. Even who side and cost him, he keep all. But the one where there the question, he not get some, he not play him. He not play him at all. People that there, when no say you don't talk say yes, Adebayo popular past president view. People that there, when no say now you not the first person when talk say Adebayo na freedom fighter. People that there, when no say now you talk say therefore come with Adebayo because you believe him for fight coronavirus. Yes. So you make as if President Bio not be consider the opposition and the fight on corona, the fight against corona. But you not talk say President Bio call Paulo Conte, then Paulo Conte go with gun na state house. That one day you not talk. You see how they use them on institutions there and on education for destroying country. Dishonesty to the highest level. You not ever talk that word there. Then you talk saying where the Ebola fight become, you been in a state house. Now when I write letter to President Bio, you even talk about the letter where Keke Thomas Sandy writes for let President Bio come, let una fight Ebola. Yes, then I've been dead in the evening. After wait 4,000 plus Sierra Leoneans, their life don't lost. Una don't get what you una they get. Una don't satisfy now with the money. Now the time when I call President Bio. The fight of Ebola, it not just begin there when I call President Bio. Dr. Sylvia, you get sense, but you not get sense past all man. So when you they talk to me, if I can class this in audio 083, I will say that word where you can call rotorata, this now, from where I sabi you now the rotorata, this way you don't ever talk now your life. This now pure rotorata. Trust. Una call President Bio in the evening. When una don't satisfy, because some Sumana tell me say na honest by Koromana inka with Ebola na this country is a get document of that. So when una don't satisfy with the money we una they get from people them blood. Now the time una call Julius Madabio for they can't talk to the people there. But you as Corona start, you say that for call this other caller Adebayo. You talk and you get the audio. Why you not play again? You get audio 001, but that one day now you not get time. You not get time. I tell you, you get love for this country, you get sense. But your problem, you're not honest. And when person gets sense, you're not honest. Now they call Connie. Now that Connie, they now the snake be used where it enter, where it destroy Adam and Eve their relationship with God. Nobody not go use that day again for destroy this country. Yeah? All the side that way you for don't pan this audio, you be they protect the constitution. You say that they give the president bad name, therefore work with the constitution, but now you na be the special advisor to former president annexed by Kuruma, where they sack some Sumana. You get newspaper, somebody go tell me, say, yeah, Kamara, that time they Sylvia they not be they make audio, but that time they get newspaper, if they write newspaper. Come with newspaper, then by where you condemn that, you not condemn them. Huh? The kind where we want to bastardize constitution, you not ever condemn them. But any small thing, when they do politics, you then at this country, you be one travel on the 9, according to you, you not travel, you sit down. We all talk, say, hey, this woman, I love this country. You sit down. I don't know what you be wait for. Sometimes you set be wait, you say, sometimes the coup go manifest. You sit down, you not travel. Yes. You see all what happen at this country. You see all the violence. You see all the attack inside the failed coup. Then today where they don't just the day where they bury people, then papa, then where they kill. Now the same day you go pull audio say the one that where they not sell, they're not for day for 10 days. Where the one that we don't go na grave. When they get for camp again and begin take care of their family. Dr. Sylvia, if me not be you, this particular audio I not be for puller yesterday. But when you don't pull out, it's not bad. For tell when I say the institutions them in this country and people them professional them, whether they use them, then they use politics they na don't destroy this country. Alahaji Sita Jabi, the one cannot picking one SLPP picking. It talks something today. The man so blessed that it sabi Arabic, it sabi English. Waiting Alahaji Sita Jabi talk today inside a audio, but the imam them, the hypocrite imam them, that one day na fact. Na fact. Even the religious leaders them, everybody just turn to politicians then. The day of judgment day, they not remember that day again. They not remember. Me sabi some mocks them, where then they pray, believe in me, that they say, let's read Al-Fatiha for this bad government. Let God pull and pantapui. We don't pray now, they mocks them. So church them, that they raise prayer points against this government. This government where they pay them to their school fees, and then they see what they happen at the whole world because of politics. People then dishonest. We don't use, they don't, because not to me, they don't use the institutions then and the professions then for destroy this country. We they blame President Bio in everything, but the ministers their salary, not to President Bio they go. The doctors their salary, not to President Bio they go. The nurse their salary, not to President Bio they go. The soldier their salary, not to President Bio they go. The police their salary, not to President Bio they go. They all get their responsibilities them whether they pay them for. But they're not the drum. They're not the drum. Why? All things don't be politicized in this country. So we been the expect again a president before can be the police then where they don't sign say then they for safe life and property. Now then we been the expect from long where we get the CID department where then they really say that they can't attack this country. Then they report meeting there. Now we and then they social media. So they even these guys that they send political messages then na social media. So now President Biomi for be CID again and begin worker and make sure say the peace of this country stay. That's back now President Bio before Duam. We all the blame we don't cast on top President Bio. But people that they take salary for them works them. With their institution, then they pay them. Then they take from the government's money. Then they pay them. But yet still, then they work in the interest of politicians then. Now it led to this. This thing not just begin on the 10th. It don't begin way back. But we get professionals then at this country, professional security system. Where they before stop this, they not stop them. Sule, when I be the defense minister, look what he do. You, they don't tell you, say that they can't overthrow presidents. They say sit at home the 8th, the 9th, the 10th. You see they sit at home the 8th. The 9th, what you talk na monster parade we read. The same 9 that you come out na this country. You don't know, say, when the people, they're ready for achieve what they want. They get for do what they want. For do. Then you left this country. At the same time, you get your soldiers there, where they be the escort people there for go in a state house. That they be in the crowd, they cost the presidency, mama. Where they know say na the city president. The constitution where Dr. Sylvia they say we for protect. You not ever talk about Sule, what do you do? When I don't use their institutions there, and when I professional for destroy this country. But you know what, God get for pay una all in una quench them for una bad things that what they do against we the people of this country. Una wait, una go see. Una go see. Editorial George Temple say in an investigative journalist before he say in an investigative politician. When they talk small word against former presidents, when they put an in right position, they don't vex. They begin send people the number, police there for hold up, this not this, we not get this, all the word, all the mammy cost where they cost president. You editorial George Temple, you know what they read? Also, it deserve what they tell her. Now, unless by Koma, the dog talks in the jihadist leader. And the jihadist leader, now in the terrorist leader. If you don't know, you question where you throw to the general public, say, if there is any, what you had a call terrorists in this country. Yes, sir. There are terrorists in this country. As long as jihadist leaders stand there, where they're ready for declare jihadist war against the people of this country, and now in they don't declare, they see that they brutalize people, them terrorists and there, and the jihadist leader, now it could always be the terrorist leader. Yeah? He says Samson not supposed for die that way there, but the police they will die there, supposed for die that way there. The government must carry them born is supposed they're supposed for born that way there. Then government was there. All the destruction that will take place is supposed to happen. Una dishonest. Famble them. Last stop here as for now. I will say again, happy belated birthday to my CEO of the Green Movement, when I DEEMA the Great, the SLPP BORBOR. Me na Kamara Kamara from the Green Movement. Thank you for when I listen. This time a short message. Tonight, we get to Mende program, Mende Agiri. Tonight, it get for be very, very, very wonderful. Bye-bye for now.